Hey Calvary kids, thank you so much for being with us again this week. Let's buzz over and see what Ollie the Owl is up to today.
I wanna celebrate. I wanna tell everyone I just can't wait. He is my friend. He is so great. He can do anything. I just can't wait. So I'm gonna tell everyone everywhere about the love of Jesus. Yeah, everyone everywhere. I want the world to know. Oh, everyone everywhere about the love of Jesus. So I'm gonna tell that girl. It's a beautiful day. I wanna celebrate. I wanna tell everyone I just can't wait. He is my friend. He is so great. He can do anything. I just can't wait. So I'm gonna tell everyone everywhere about the love of Jesus. Yeah, everyone everywhere. I want the world to know. Oh, everyone everywhere about the love of Jesus. So I'm gonna tell that I wanna tell everybody in the whole world, tell them with kindness. I wanna tell everybody in the whole world, tell them by sharing. I wanna tell everybody in the whole world, tell them He loves us, and Jesus is the reason I keep singing every day. I'm gonna tell everyone everywhere about the love of Jesus. Yeah, everyone everywhere. I want the world to know. Oh, everyone everywhere about the love of Jesus. So I'm gonna tell
Who? You know what time it is?
It's time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. At the Wonder Clubhouse.
Oh, hi there, friends. I'm Zoe, and I love painting fun pictures. What do you think I should paint today? Ooh, that sounds fun. I know. Maybe if I listen to some music, I can get more ideas from that. Music player Melody,
Yes?
play some fun music.
What kind of music?
I don't know. Surprise me.
Playing music.
Ooh, this is pretty. It sounds like water. This one sounds like an elephant stomping around. I think I hear a train. Do you hear a train? That one sounds like a bird flying around. I'm gonna use orange.
Hoo! Hoo!
It's Ollie!
Hello, Zoe. Hoo! Hoo! Painting what the music plays, are you?
Hi, Ollie! I think this music might sound just like you.
Painting to music is fun. It's true. And I have another story about music for you. Listen to this. Just follow me through. Hoo! Hoo!
Follow me through, follow me through. Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
Well, hey guys, I'm Aisha. Welcome to my cupcake food truck. Look at these fun music cupcakes. They have music notes on them because our story today has music in it. If you're ready, on the count of 3, yell, "Tell me a story." 1, 2, 3. Tell me a story. This story is all about how you can trust that God is with you. It starts with a king named King Nebuchadnezzar. Can you say that? Neb-a-ka-nezzar. Try it. Neb-a-ka-nezzar. Good job. And here he comes. King Nebuchadnezzar thought he was the very best king there ever was, and he wanted everyone to know it. One day, he had a giant idea. Now, when I say giant, I mean giant. Look! King Nebuchadnezzar made a huge golden statue of himself. Then he told all the people in the kingdom to gather around, and he said that every time the music played, I guess we need a little music. Can you guys help me out? Get out your pretend trumpets like this, and when I say the word music, you play. Ready? Music! Perfect! Okay, trumpets down. So let's start that again. The king said that every time the music played, he wanted everyone to bow down to the statue. Great playing, everyone. Trumpets down. But here was the bad part. The king said if you don't bow down, he would throw you into the fire. Whoa! And the king was serious. So each day the music played and everyone in the crowd bowed down. Wait, stop the music. Not everyone is bowing. How many people do you see standing? Can you count them? 1, 2, 3. Yes, there were 3 men that didn't bow. Their names were Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were friends with God and knew that they should not bow down to anyone but the one true God. This made the king very mad. So he ordered Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego to be thrown into the fire. Woo! If I were them, I would be so afraid. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego trusted that God was with them. So when they went into the fire, everyone was very worried about them. But then something amazing happened. Look! How many people do you see in the fire now? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4! 4 people! Someone else was in the fire. God had sent an angel to be in the fire with them. He protected Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. That is amazing! And look at King Nebuchadnezzar. He's so surprised. And he said, guys, come out of the fire. So the 3 men came out and they weren't hurt at all. Wow! King Nebuchadnezzar was amazed that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had trusted God and that God had saved them. What a great story! God is amazing! God was always with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, even in the fire. And you can trust that God will always be with you too. I can trust God, and you can trust God. Did you like the story? If you did, give it 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up! Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, who can trust God?
I can trust God. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, who can trust God?
I can trust God. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. See you next time. Bye!
So there's your story. And it's all true. The men trusted God was always with them. And he's always with you and me too.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
Wow, God was always with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and made sure they were safe. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it? Got it! Good. I'm so happy that I know that God is always with me no matter what music I'm painting to. Music player melody? Play more fun music.
Playing music.
I'll see you next time. Bye!
Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5.
Hey Calvary kids, welcome to another edition of our game show, and today everyone gets to play. If your family is interested in playing one of our games, feel free to email me at the email address listed here and we'll get you signed up for a future week.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I need everyone to hop to your feet. We're about to play a little game called Red, White, and Who? The rules are very simple. You'll see the outline of a person on the screen. Once the outline appears, you have 10 seconds to shout out whether that person is from the Bible or American history. Bonus points if you can actually name the character before time runs out. Everybody got it? Great! Let's begin! Here's our first character. Remember, shout out Bible or America, based on where you think this character is from. Time's up! Did everyone figure out that this was Moses from the Bible? Well, if you didn't, no worries. You've got another chance here with our next character. do you think? Is this person from the Bible or American history? Time's up! Did everyone figure out that this was Daniel from the Bible? If you said the greatest showman, that was a good guess too. Wrong, but still a good guess. All right, where do you think this person is from? Shout it out if you know it. Time's up! Who guessed America? You're right! This was George Washington, the very first president of the United States. I think this one is going to be a little more difficult. Time's up! Let me just say, if you guessed the Incredible Hulk, you are incorrect. This was actually Samson from the Bible. All right, does anyone recognize this person? Time's up! Who guessed Abraham Lincoln? You're correct! Okay, we've only got 2 questions left. This is definitely a tricky one. Any idea who this is? Time's up! Who figured out that this was Benjamin Franklin, one of the signers of the Declaration of Independence? If so, that is very impressive. If we had a bigger budget for this game, I'd give you each a $100 bill. But we don't, so it looks like we're moving on to the last question. Any guesses as to who these final characters are? Time's up! Did you figure out that this was David and Goliath from the Bible? If so, very well done! Well, that is all for today, folks. Thank you very much for playing Red, White, and who?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Who are you? Yeah, you, right there. I bet you know of a lot of ways to answer that question. You could tell us your name, first and last, the day you were born, your grade in school. You might even tell us the street you live on. You could give your height and your eye color. You might even tell us about your parents or your siblings. And all of those things would give us a picture of who you are on the outside. But if you follow Jesus, there's something even more important happening on the inside. In the Bible, we discover truths that Jesus spoke and promises that God inspired people like the Apostle Paul to write down. And these truths paint a powerful picture of who you truly are. God says that you are a child of God. You are a friend of Jesus. You are a brand new person in Christ. You are forgiven. You are uniquely designed for good works that only you can do. You can go to God at any time, for any reason. God will provide everything you need. That, my friends, is the true story of who you are, and it's a wonderful feeling. When you live with confidence, knowing that you are already loved and chosen, others can see God at work in you. That's why confidence is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.
I know the reason why my feet can't stop, my heart can't help but sing. It's a wonderful feeling to feel your love for me, to feel the joy you bring. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. Whoa. Reason why my hands are up, my feet dance down below. It's a wonderful feeling that I belong to you, no matter where I may go. Your love is the answer, so I sing to you. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing out. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. I'm thankful that you love me. All right, let's get it. Come on. 1, 2, 3, sing. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. The reason is you, Jesus. You're why I'm singing now. The reason is you, Jesus. You're what it's all about. At the cross you set me free, and I'm thankful that you love me. So thankful that you love me. Come on, come on. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Let's go. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Come on. I can't stop this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason. Come on. I never wanna shake this feeling. Jesus, you're the reason.
Hey everybody, I'm Graham. I've always had the dream of becoming a professional singer. The wheels on the bus go round and round all through the town. I'm kind of afraid to perform in front of other people, but lately I've been starting to gain confidence. Confidence is learning to see yourself the way God sees you. I think it might help if I didn't have to perform all alone. Like maybe if I was in a band with a guitar player and someone on the drums and maybe a keyboardist. I think a band is the way to go for me. I wonder how we would all sound together. 2, 3, 4! The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all through the... Well, Despite how that sounded, I actually did feel more confident. So I guess what they say is true. There is strength in numbers. Or there's confidence in numbers. With the band, you never feel like you're alone. In today's story, we'll hear about 3 guys who were in a really hot situation. But they didn't have to face it alone. I wonder if my band needs a brass section. No, probably not. See you soon.
The Bible. It's 66 books of history, stories, letters, and poetry that fit together to form God's one big story. The epic adventure of how He created us and loves us so much that He made a way to rescue us. As we travel through the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, we discover people who met God and found their lives changed forever. Now, for an amazing story. Inspired by the book of Daniel. Chapter 3.
King Nebuchadnezzar of Babylon liked to go big.
Build me a statue. Of course, Your Majesty. Granite, marble, copper. I'm thinking gold. Gold! Pure gold. Wow! Okay, 6 feet tall, 7 taller. 20 taller, 77 taller, 90. Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner. We'll need a supersized furnace to smelt that much gold. Then supersize it. Commence the smelting.
So the king's craftsmen melted down tons of gold and shaped it into an enormous statue 9 feet wide and taller than 2.5 telephone poles. They set it just outside the city in the broad plain of Dura.
Such a finely smelted specimen. We must invite everyone to admire my statue.
So the king instructed messengers to summon all of his officials. 3 of them were Jewish men who had come to Babylon as captives: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
It's a royal decree. That I can see. Are you all coming with me?
So the 3 friends arrived at the plain of Dura where all the other officials had gathered. A messenger from the king called out loudly,
"This is the king's command. When you hear the sound of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes, you must fall down and worship this golden statue."
Worship a false god? That's worse than odd. I wouldn't even give it a nod.
Oh, and FYI, if you don't do it, you'll be thrown into a blazing furnace.
Immediately, music began to play. Every single official threw themselves down on the ground except for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And let me tell you, their refusal to bow did not go unnoticed.
Who do they think they are?
I think we should make things hot for them, if you know what I mean.
Several officials dusted themselves off and went straight to the king.
King Nebuchadnezzar, may you live forever. Thanks. Will do. You told everyone to bow down.
As soon as they hear the sounds of the horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes.
But these Jews you appointed don't serve your gods. They refuse to worship your gold statue. Even when they hear the sounds of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes?
Even when they hear the sounds of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes.
Oh, now I am very angry, in a very big way.
The king sent for the 3 friends.
Is what I hear about you true? Don't you serve my gods and worship the gold statue I set up?
We will not bow.
Even when you hear the sounds of horns, flutes, zithers, lyres, harps, and pipes?
We refuse to kowtow.
Even though you'll be thrown into a blazing furnace?
This ends now. Even if we're thrown into a blazing furnace, the one true God will save us. But even if he didn't, we still wouldn't serve your gods or bow down to some golden statue. That didn't rhyme.
Nebuchadnezzar's face burned red as a ripe tomato.
Make the fire 7 times hotter. Tie them up. Throw them in.
The king's strongest soldiers grabbed Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They knotted heavy ropes around the 3 friends and then shoved them into the roaring flames. The king peered into the blue, hot heart of the flames and then leapt back in surprise.
Didn't we throw 3 men into the fire?
And they all deserved it.
Look! I see 4 men walking around untied. The fire hasn't harmed them. The 4th man looks like a son of the gods.
Sure enough, a 4th figure stood there with the 3 friends. An angel? Or perhaps Jesus himself? Dumbfounded, the king rushed to the door of the furnace.
Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, you who serve the Most High God, come out!
The 3 friends walked out of the scorching flames, completely unharmed. The royal officials crowded around to see.
Their hair isn't singed.
Their robes haven't burned.
They don't even smell like smoke.
King Nebuchadnezzar was so impressed that, as usual, he went big.
May the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego be praised. He has sent his angel and saved his servants who trusted in him. No other God can save people this way. So, I'm giving an order about the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. No one may say anything against him.
Well, what happens if somebody does?
Well, they'll be snipped in tiny pieces and their homes turned into piles of trash. Go God, go God, go, go, go God, go God, go God, go, go, go God.
The king even honored Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and gave them higher positions in the kingdom.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego had a ton of confidence, didn't they? They stood for what was right even when they knew what was at stake. And they stood together. All 3 were thrown into the fiery furnace, and miraculously they weren't alone. God was in there with them the whole time. That's how it is with us too. God is always with us. In fact, after Jesus died and came back to life, one of the last things he said to his disciples was this: "You can be sure that I am always with you to the very end." So that means when you have to do something scary, God is with you. When you feel like you're too tired to move, God is with you. When you need strength, God is with you. And when you're with a band of friends who know you and care about you, God is also there with you. God loves you so much, and he won't let you face this life alone. So here's the one thing to remember today. Trust that God is always with you. Remind yourself when you're feeling less than confident that you are never alone. Well, I should probably get in some practice with my band. Didn't sound very good earlier. I think we need a little Band-Aid. Get it? Band-Aid? I'll see you next time.
Sit, Zoe, sit. Good dog.